So, Michelle,
So, David.
just a little bite-sized
I know,
one.
I love our bite-sized
A little amuse-bouche.
An amuse-bouche, but it's good for the people.
Yeah.
They don't want to labour too heavily
it's not
over
like
some
they're
thought
not
process.
commuting anywhere. They
No
just
one's
need a
commuting.
quick reminder. Now, look.
That we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here. Now, look, this episode was going to be all about the Strategic Advanced Naughty Nice Targeting Agency,
I thought we were doing a bite-size.
also known as Santa. Right? And look, I'll be honest with you, I started writing this episode while I was enjoying a delightful Pinot Noir cask single malt from Mullumbimby, which explains a lot, all right?
Okay.
Because it
So
all
you were
came about-
drunk. You were drunk.
I was drunk.
Okay.
I was drunk, and who knows what else was in that because it came from Mullumbimby. Now, the thing was, I came across this new toy that's being sold, and it's really big in the States. It's the Elf camera.
Oh, yes.
And it's a little thing you put out, and it looks like a surveillance camera, right? And basically you put it out for your kids and go, the elves are watching you. They're going to know
Yeah.
if you're naughty or nice.
Yeah.
Right? And this, because of my drunken state, I went, oh my God, this is it. Santa is actually an intelligence organization.
Yes.
And, elves on the shelves, classic human operation. They put you inside the organization.
Yeah.
Right. The other one is the elf on the shelf or the elf camera. That is not just a fake, it's real.
And the other thing, Google and Telstra have kind of combined, and you can take your kids to a payphone and you can call Santa directly, and they've used AI as Santa.
Oh my God.
So you will speak to Santa. You just got to find a payphone. I don't know where you find them anymore, but you just got to find a payphone.
I walked past one in the city recently. But also, Santa's letters. He's collecting saliva, epithelials. He knows your address. But anyway.
He is CSI.
Yeah, he is. He's terrible. Now, the thing is, then the next morning I woke up and read my notes and went, what were you on? They had a very nice single malt.
Yeah.
So anyway, I did come up with a really nice Christmas story about, of all things, Christmas decorations.
I love Christmas decorations.
It's a Christmas decoration story involving a milkmaid, a love story, spies, the UN, and communism.
How did you even find this?
Exactly. All right. There's a little village in not Czechoslovakia, now the Czech
I know,
Republic.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic called Polinka.
Borlinka.
Ponikla.
Pornikla.
Ponikla. Okay. Now, Ponikla has been listed by UNESCO as having objects of intangible cultural heritage. Now, it all goes back to the 19th century where a glass bead maker, Mr. Hoyner fell in love with a milkmaid in Ponikla, and he moved his entire glass bead factory operation to Ponikla.
Oh, just because of the milkmaid.
Yeah, because of the milkmaid.
She must have been good at...
I like you, but I don't want to move from Ponikla.
Because where do I get the milk?
Yeah, my cows. I cannot leave cows. No. You come to Ponikla and create glass industry, which he did. Everybody took one look at this and went, yeah, let's get in on the action. And Ponikla became a glass bead centre. Right?
Okay, glass beads. It's a very niche.
Very niche. Now, what would you do with glass beads? These glass beads were made for clothing and costuming and as buttons and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Now, the thing was, jump forward to 1920. The 1920s,
I'm hearing
where
it.
Japanese industrialist spies came in to Ponikla.
Really?
Yeah, now here's the thing. Before we go any further, how bad do you have to be not to notice Japanese spies in your town in Eastern Europe?
Yeah, I think it would be a rarity.
Yeah. Basically, the Japanese went and stole the technology, reverse engineered it, and then cornered the glass bead market in Asia.
That is so rude.
Killing them up. Well, this is what they do. I mean, and if
Chinese will do it.
Hello. So they took away the industry, and oh my God, what are we going to do with all these glass beads that we can't sell anymore?
So what did they do?
Mr. Hoyner got in a glass blower.
Okay.
A glass blower, and Mr. Hoyner's predecessor.
Is this how the Czech Republic became the leading glass blowing centre of the world?
Cha, and may I add, ching to that little statement. So what happens, they got glass blowers in and started making Christmas decorations out of it. All right? So they made these great Christmas decorations, and then suddenly, 1948, and the communists come in.
Everything is ours.
Everything is nationalised.
Yeah.
But here's the really big kick. They then turned around and went, we are going to centralise all glass bead and Christmas decoration industries in Ponikla. Ponikla became the centre of the universe for glass decorations in Eastern Europe. So bingo, here we go. Everybody, of course, the owners of the factories were all arrested and jailed for being filthy imperialist capitalist running dogs. But basically what happened was this system ran for years until the fall of Soviet communism in 1989. There was only one factory left.
One factory.
One factory left, which was bought by Mr. Halja, I think it was. No. Hawker. Right. So he bought the factory from the Czech. At the time, Czech would have been the Czech.
It would have been
government.
Czechoslovakia.
Well, it was Czechoslovakia, but then when
was it Czech Republic then?
it would have been Czech Republic, but whatever. But
Okay.
bottom line is,
I mean, the Slovaks will be mad if we get it right.
Slovakians, and we have a fan in
Yeah.
the Czech Republic, so we're not going to get it wrong.
Yeah.
And we already have. Merry Christmas, Czech. But basically what happened was this guy bought the factory and then the UN took one look and went, my God, these things are amazing. He's
Yeah.
got 50 staff. He's got 50 glassblowers working for him. But basically UNESCO turned around and went, this is of such cultural value.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's utterly unique to anywhere else in the world. The way they make it, the patterns they use, the way they're painted, the whole ball of wax. So thankfully, thanks to a milkmaid, a couple of spies, and the communist, the terror of communism, we have one beautifully listed Christmas decoration.
I feel like that's really, really sweet, but also incredibly weird.
Yeah, very, very, very. And it just goes to show what happens if I drink too much at Christmas. Well, I do have a...
I wouldn't even know where you would find this story. What did you even Google to find this story?
Here's the thing. I Googled Christmas spies.
Yes.
And there is another... I've got a great another story. It's going to be another...
Does it deserve its own?
It deserves its own because
Okay.
it involves Ian Fleming. Right.
Okay.
But bottom line is I just put in Christmas and spies and then had to wade through the ads for The Christmas Spy, which is a children's book, which I just did not want to read.
At least you didn't get some porn.
Oh, no, I got plenty of that as well. So you put Christmas Spy in, you are going to wind up on someone's webcam.
Because it was Christmas pie.
And it's an elf cam. Funnily enough, it's the elf cam that I was looking through.
It's a sexy elf cam. Elves now have OnlyFans.
They have OnlyFans, and oh God, all that pointy-eared sex is just driving me crazy. And I'd like you to keep that in mind when you look at your elf on the shelf this Christmas. Just think of that. That elf could be with its own OnlyFans page.
Some elves do have their OnlyFans page.
Oh, I really shouldn't have got that whiskey advent calendar, should I?
No, and I'm pretty sure Santa has an OnlyFans as well.
Oh, I feel sick.
Well, you got to unwrap something on Christmas.
Oh.